You would get that by you and I.
And we're Livy.
Hey,
that's what it says. We're Livy. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell if everything is curved like this because the screen is curved, or it actually looks like that to people out there. So we may not have a lot of people today because they may not be doing Father's Day things. So we don't know.
It does look a little curved or something, right?
No, it says there's 3 people.
There we go.
Up there. It looks like there's 3 people in the room already, right?
4. Unless one of them is us.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. I am going to...
Greetings and fried halloumi. Yes. That was a great breakfast, actually.
That was a good breakfast. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to...
Be a little bright.
Here.
Turn that down a little bit.
Which one? The light?
Yeah, I think...
That one? Oh, we didn't even turn that one on.
No, because we are a little bright. Though. Let's turn that one down a little bit. Just a little bit. We're just a little washed out.
How's that?
It's a little
better.
Yeah.
Oh, look, even better.
Yeah.
We have color now.
We're nice.
We have color.
Hi, Joshua. Hi, Icy Hand. Thank you. I am feeling much better.
And
Thank
Tom.
You. And
hello,
Mr. Tom.
And Miguel.
And Miggy. What's going on?
Happy Father's Day to you.
Hi, Adam.
Or hope you're having a happy Father's Day with your father or father figure or somebody who has been like a father in your life, or even if you're by yourself. Either way.
Exactly. Just squeezing my
Merhaba.
Sure.
Maybe. Hakuna Matata. Hey, Janice is here. Now it's a party.
Hello, Ms. Janice.
Welcome. So we kind of debated on even doing one today because it's Father's Day and thought people would be busy and everything. But then thought, how much more fun would it be to do a Father's Day episode with Julie's father here, right?
He's here. Where is he?
We did DNA, so we know for absolute certain. So what I thought, one of the things that I thought, so we're going to do a couple of Father's Day-ish stuff. So one, our trivia questions are not going to be based on the food or the location or anything. They're going to be Father's Day trivia questions. And we'll also kind of do a little bit of, people might say like, dad, dad, you might say that. Val, what's it like to be, a father or whatever, a father and an adult or whatever. And I think maybe it's easier if you ask Julie what it's like, having a father like me and,
who's not an adult
and having therapy to deal with that. So,
yes, so we can answer all.
Yeah. So feel free to listen. This is kind of like an Ask Julie thing about, it's Father's Day and me being her father, it would be inappropriate for me to say, oh, I'm a great dad. So like just, if you have like dad questions, like what was it like growing up with that?
For you. Okay,
yeah, for me. Yeah, exactly.
Well, or they can ask you that question. What was I like as a kid?
Yeah. Literally just got done shopping for Father's Day. Yeah, I think most people do that online now and stuff like that.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I am feeling better. Last weekend was pretty rough. And then my brother-in-law had a rough time, so it was kind of a chaotic weekend. So I apologize that I missed you guys, but everybody's doing better now, and I hope you're all doing better and everyone, you and yours are doing well. So, it's been a rough week, but we made it through. You got him a cake and a card at work. Nice. It's always nice, even if you can't, be together. Like this is the first Father's Day in, forever that we've actually been together. So it was really nice. We made breakfast together.
Yep.
Got him some presents.
Last year we had to spend our birthdays together.
Yes.
I think it was
we got to spend a couple of birthdays together, but over February break is a little bit easier because everybody's out of school and things like that. But but it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. Had a nice Father's Day breakfast today, and it was just trippy enough. So what did we have? We had halloumi.
Mm-hmm. That was my first time. I've never had it. It's delicious.
Yeah, we had halloumi. And for those of you who don't know, if you don't know what halloumi is, it's a cheese that you can grill because it's very low moisture, so it doesn't melt. And so you basically grill it. And I don't mean like grilled cheese. It's a cheese that you grill. So we had that. We had turkey spam, which was my first time having that. So I'd had all kinds of spam before, but I haven't had the turkey one. So we had turkey spam. We had some of the Bovril that we brought back from the UK and had that on toast. We had poached eggs using poachies. And if you guys have not seen this, I don't know that it's available in the US, but I think you can get it on Amazon. Right. So poachies are these little, almost like cloth bags.
they're exactly like a tea bag, like a cloth tea bag that you'd use. But so once you put it in like a mug or something and open it up, drop your egg in, then you drop that in the boiling water and it self-seals. And then you cook it for like 4.5, 5 minutes, depending on how you like your poached egg. And then you could shake it out. And if it slides out, then it's done. And if it doesn't, then you cook it for a little bit longer. It made perfect poached eggs. Because the way I used to do it before was just to put it in like, what are those things called that you use for a ladle, like a metal ladle. And I would just sit there.
With the holes in it?
No. It looks like a big, like a metal, looks like that. So I would just drop the egg in that and like hold it in the boiling water, which the water gets in there. It's a mess. So that makes it very easy. So we were able to cook like 4 at a time and it was nice. And
I've tried making it before where I put, because they say you're supposed to like put vinegar in the water and then stir the water and make a little whirlpool and drop the egg in that. And it doesn't matter. As soon as you drop the egg in there, the egg goes, and it's like egg drop soup.
Yep.
So, I've never really, I used to have the metal tray.
Yeah.
And what you do is you put water in the bottom of it and it kind of steams it. So I don't know if you put it in the, I don't think you put it in the oven.
No, you put it on the stovetop. Yeah.
But it was a metal tray. You put water in the bottom of it and it had these little cups that you put
those were awesome.
You put a little bit of butter in there so that it slides out. Drop the egg in there, put the top on, and it kind of steams it, and it's like makes a perfect poached egg. But I've not seen those in decades.
Same, and then also, but like, who wants another pan in your kitchen for poached eggs that you might not use all that often, right?
I would make if I had an egg poacher that really did good poached eggs. I'd eat poached eggs all the time. Every time I ate eggs, but Tom says I've always used poaching cups.
So is that the pan, Tom? You have 2 of them, 2 poaching cups. I wonder if those are the things that
they have plastic ones that you can make poached eggs in the microwave oven, but I don't think
I'm not good at that. I haven't had any success with the microwave eggy things.
I would think like if you make it in the microwave, it might be kind of dry. I don't know, but that's just me. Poaching. He said yes, but I'm not sure what because we asked a lot of questions.
We quick fired them. So they do have the poaching pans. Yeah, exactly like this.
$41.
I know, man. I know.
That's crazy talk. Yep. How much is that one?
20.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Well, this is what we're talking about. They blinded you with phone.
She blinded me with acid.
Like that sort of thing. And they work really well, but again, like, I don't know.
Poached is my egg of choice.
Same.
Yeah, I love poached eggs. And like especially if you're going to get like corned beef hash. And you drop the poached egg on top of that, and just kind of a nice runny egg.
Although I kind of like a hard boil too.
I like soft boil. Well, I like somewhere in between, like an 8-minute egg, where it's not soft boiled anymore, but but the yolk hasn't hardened.
It's still a nice soft. Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
And usually it works pretty well. I think where people go wrong is, however they time their eggs. They just let it sit in the water.
Sit in the hot water.
Or take it out of the water and let it sit. But you have to run it under cold water or put it on ice or something to stop the cooking immediately.
I numerous times I've made deviled eggs and forgot I was boiling eggs. So I've come back to the kitchen to the sound of exploding eggs. Or I've overcooked them and then like they're green inside. I'm just not good at it. I have no attention span.
Yeah, I remember Easter when we used to do you used to make eggs for Easter and then color them and everything. But I just remember that I don't know if you just boiled them because you wanted them to last or something. But I just remember once you opened that up, it had that that rubber ball texture
exactly.
and was green.
The middle of the mouse ball.
Oh, so Janet says you can get poachies on Amazon.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And that's for 100. We got like 20, I think. But
I got those when I went to the UK. My friend Sharon gave me because she made poached eggs and I saw what she was doing. And I'm like, oh, my God, I've never seen that before. And she goes, well, here, take these back with you. So I did.
Pickled deviled eggs, Tom? Oh, my God. He said they were horrible.
Pickled deviled eggs?
Yeah.
Huh. So are you taking a pickled egg and then making a deviled egg of the pickled egg? Or are you somehow making the deviled egg and then pickling it? That sounds like it would be disgusting, but
I'm thinking that the egg was pickled. Then you take them out, cut them, and then make it deviled, bedeviled.
Would that be horrible though? Do you like pickled eggs?
Yeah, but that's just too many things. It's just too many things. Sometimes you can over scotch a bonnet. Over bonnet a scotch or something. I don't know.
Scotch bonnet is a.
I know it's a pepper. Whatever.
Type of habanero. I think it's a habanero. It's a type of habanero, but
you know what I meant.
I
over egg your pudding. Don't over egg your pudding. But it was mixed with peanut butter and jelly relish. Okay, well that might be your problem right there.
Tom, didn't I do that with you? Didn't we do that? Didn't we do peanut butter and jelly deviled eggs? I thought we did that. I don't know.
I mean, peanut butter works with almost everything, but the jelly, no.
And relish. Peanut butter, jelly, and relish. All right. That's just taking it a little too far.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my Lord. So that's when you end up
like... You didn't say that, Tom.
That's when you end up like...
Had you led with that, we would have been...
In GI distress. And they're like, well, what was the last thing you remember eating? And then you mentioned that, and they're like, get out.
Had you led with that, we would have gone, yeah, that's kind of gross.
We did the one with peanut butter and jelly. Jelly and peanut butter, but no yolk. Okay. That probably was fine. I bet you that was fine.
It was okay.
But I bet the texture, though, like... It's
not something you want to do all the time, but it was okay.
Yeah. It's probably a weird texture thing, though. Mm-hmm. I would think.
So how many... We got only 5. And again, it's not... Look,
5.
5, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm pointing there, but they probably can't see that on their end.
It might not be on that side.
That's on the other end. Yeah. 5, but again, it's Father's Day and a lot of people are out and everything, and that kind of makes sense. It's only 5, but it's just really nice getting to spend Father's Day with one of my children, and it's been really nice. So it's been years.
I'll give it a thumbs up. Trending downwards. No, I'm just kidding.
Because it would have been better with a different father.
No, his jokes don't get any better. We're working on it though.
Dad jokes, and so like, and this is the one day a year where dad jokes are legal. Yeah,
says you.
Throw you in.
We don't have to listen to him.
We do have a lot of interesting stuff though. There's some stuff is leftover stuff that I brought back from the UK. Some stuff that we got at H Mart. So I think there's even some stuff in there that we got at Patel Brothers.
Yeah, and we've gotten to the point now where we said, okay, we have too much things to do, so we can't get anything else. So now whenever we had to run errands and we're like, oh, look, and we're like, damn it.
Yeah, we have to get that now. Else. So after we have filmed a lot of stuff. So yesterday we went to Worcester and we went to Webster, Mass. So we went to the place with the longest place name in the United States, and so that was fun. And then we went to Worcester. We went to the Worcester Historical Museum.
Yeah.
The Worcester Historical Museum. And there's a story specifically we went there for that's kind of fun.
So, no spoilers.
No spoilers. And then, but it'll make you smile.
Oh, God. Yes.
And then we went to Ground Round. So some of you might not be familiar with Ground Round. I don't know how far across the U.S. Well, it is, but there's like right now there's one in Ohio and there's one in like North Dakota or someplace like that. Or there's three in I think it's 3 in North Dakota, 1 in Ohio. That's all that was left. And at one point in time there was almost like 300 of them. And they brought one back. So I think it was earlier this year.
It was not bad at all.
So we did go there, and we tried to relive a little bit of the glory of Ground Round from previous years. But they've changed things a little bit, and some stuff is still the same and everything. So it's a lot of fun.
Tom is off to the steakhouse for dinner. Tom, enjoy yourself. We hope you have a wonderful day.
Have a nice dinner.
Hello, Nashies. Welcome aboard.
Welcome, Nashies. Glad you could join us today. What do we got? We're at 4. Yeah, wait another minute or so, and then we'll get started. So again, just as a reminder, if anybody had just come in, today is Father's Day in the United States or everywhere. I don't know if it's international holiday or not.
I'm not sure.
But it's certainly in the United States. And so if you can spend time with or memorialize anybody who has been a father to you, or, has acted in that capacity, I would say like for me growing up, my mom was like my mom had to do double duty, right? So my mom raised 4 boys by herself, and she had to be mother and father to us.
And they were crazy
boys. And so I always appreciate her on Father's Day. Well, on Mother's Day as well, but on Father's Day as well. So if you saw the thumbnail that I put out, that was my father. That was from 2003. And just to let you know the kind of relationship we had, that I hadn't seen him after that, and he died in 2007. So we would see him every once in a while. He'd show up. We'd spend some time with him, and then that would be it. So like I said, my mom was more. My mom had to do double duty and had to do the fatherly things and the motherly things as we were growing up. So I always appreciate her on Father's Day. So. And I'm sure that you guys out there probably have similar situations or different situations where you had maybe a family friend that was more of a father to you, or the father figure to you, or you served that capacity for somebody else. So,
or your pet parent.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the day that we
take a little time for yourself or to remember those people in your life.
And so, like I said, I'm not going to tout my my fatherly attributes and everything. And I'm sure I've had shortcomings as well. But, if you want to know, here she is.
You can ask me anything. I'll tell you everything.
Nice to be able to do a Father's Day thing with one of my children. So, and a special shout out to Allie, one of my other children.
Yes.
And special shout out to Allie. And so I miss you on Father's Day. I miss you all the time. But
yes, we do.
Especially on Father's Day. So
if
you're out there listening, Allie.
My mom passed when I was 18. My dad absolutely did double duty. He still does. Oh, see? Yeah.
And well, I can't say his father passed at 95.
95.
Well, my mom was, 92, right?
Yeah.
Last year she passed away. It was 92.
All right.
One of his great-grandsons got to meet him at least once, can say he met his World War II vet great-granddad.
That is pretty awesome. And what a full life, I'm sure, 95, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, my hair is just going to have to look like this now because that thing is squeezing my brains out, and I don't have enough brains to.
It is pretty.
It's tight on my. You gave me a.
I just noticed that stars on it.
Yeah, it's cute, but I got.
Well, and so what Julie says, I gave her a thick skull, is you hardly ever see me wear a hat. I was going to wear Haley's hat. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
But you hardly ever see me wearing a hat, and the reason is because I have a big head. I don't mean like I have a huge ego. I mean, I have a big head. I have a large head, and it's almost impossible to find hats that fit. And if I do find one that fits, it just makes my head look even more impossibly large. So that's why you don't see me in hats very often. So should we get started?
Absolutely.
All right. So here is our adult beverage. Usually there's a place where we can put it where you guys can see it. We're kind of.
You talk about it, and I'll hold it up.
Okay. So this is, it's from the Branch and Blade Brewing Company, and this is Sack Lunch Strawberry Fluffernutter Sour, and that's a mouthful right there.
And he's got a mouthful.
So we got Fluffernutter going. This is a sour beer. There's strawberry flavor. There's just so much going on there. I just hope we don't look like the green guy on the label. Keep going.
I know. I was showing him already. Yeah. He's puking up. Actually, peanut butter's coming out of his eyes and his mouth.
He almost looks like something Harvey Ball would have created.
Yeah. I wonder who that is. Maybe not a lot of people know about him.
They don't, but they will soon.
Interesting.
So Branch and Blade Brewing Company was founded in 2018 by Trevor Bonnet and Jesse O'Brien in Keene, New Hampshire. And that's why most likely there's a reference to Fluffernutter because,
it's a New England thing. And yeah. Keene, New Hampshire is just right over there.
Over there?
Yeah.
I think over there.
That way.
Something like that. All right. So our Father's Day trivia question while we enjoy this beverage. By the way, this is a 6% ABV, so a little bit higher than normal, but not crazy. So our Father's Day trivia question for this is, from what classical song did Greg Lake lift the melody for I Believe in Father Christmas? Again, from what classical song did Greg Lake lift the melody for I Believe in Father Christmas? Yeah, right now they're doing the
Shazam.
Yeah, they're doing Shazam. They're going like, get his whistle. What song is it? What song is it? All right, so we're going to give this a shot. Let's see.
Hello, Grub Warp. Welcome.
Welcome, Grub. Good to see you. Since the dawn of man, there has been a debate over which diner jelly is the best. Has there been? Grape is a classic, of course, but strawberry is a serious contender and the possible number one. We decided to take matters into our own hands and make the decision for you. We loaded this version of Sack Lunch with marshmallow, peanut butter, and strawberry FTW.
For the win!
Oh, is that what that is?
Probably.
I only know FTW is F the world.
Oh, for the win. What do you guys prefer? I also like strawberry.
Well, good, because you got it all over
jam.
Good that you like strawberry because you got it all over you.
Grape's okay, but
so as far as the
that smells strong.
As far as it's sour. The Reese's PB&J, I think the strawberry was better.
I don't even think it tasted like
no, you can't even taste the jelly because there was like such a
but like if I'm
amount.
gonna put jelly on a toast or something, I'm gonna
that must be jelly because jam don't move like that.
Or preserves. I actually prefer strawberry preserves. I am not gonna restart my.
Ooh, that's a weird color.
You're spilling it all over the desk.
Am I?
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm also using the wrong glass. I had mugs for that.
Give you a mug for that. I gotta close that because that's gonna
you gotta close that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.
Well, hand me that one. This is like science.
Blinded you with science. There's stuff floating in there.
Is there?
Yep. Look at that.
Ooh, there is.
Maybe it's pieces of sandwich.
That is weird.
Oh, you know what? It smells like a sandwich.
I'm smelling the peanut butter.
Wow. Oh, cheers, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Look, there's weird settlement. Settlement?
Yeah.
There's a weird settlement in there.
Yeah, there is.
Ooh, that's sweet. That is sweet.
It's like they blended a sandwich in there. I mean, seriously. Oh my God, there's that strawberry jelly. It's strawberry jelly forward. It's just like you can actually taste strawberry jelly.
And peanut butter.
Messed up.
And peanut butter.
That is messed up. Holy cow.
You know what? Thumbs up on that. I mean, they hit that mark. They're not lying. I'm going to give it this caveat, though. Yours is so much more cloudier than mine.
Well, because as we get closer to the bottom of the... I can fill you up.
Yeah. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Number one, I like sours. Number two, I mean, they hit the mark. I don't know if I'm getting fluff, but that's probably the sweet.
Is that out of focus or is it just...
It keeps going in and out of focus when I'm moving the thumb. This caveat, though, that's dangerous because it's very light. It's light on the palate.
Yeah, on a cold day when you're sitting there, you could just like set that one down.
Yeah, that's a dangerous
and
one.
And it's 6% ABV.
Yeah,
so.
that's a scary, sneaky one. But that's a thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up for me as well. That's really, really good. Really interesting and very different. So that's it's kind of a departure from what we usually do where everything is.
So you'd have to kind of be in the New Hampshire or New England area to probably try these. But if you're able to, I would definitely check them out. I'm gonna while you're doing your questions and whatnot.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the question was, from what classical song did Greg Lake lift the melody for "I Believe in Father Christmas"? And the guesses were, let's see, Ice Hand says Troika. Janice Yamnaka says definitely a Google search for me. Sergei Prokofiev, Lieutenant Kijay Suite, specifically the Troika section. Yes, you are both correct. It is in fact from Sergei Prokofiev's Lieutenant Kijay Suite.
It's an awesome song, actually. It really is.
It is. So Greg Lake did that as a solo. And I think Emerson, Lake and Palmer later covered it, like when they did their Return of the Manticore. So it was kind of like a box set encompassing their history, and they re-recorded new songs, and that was one of the ones. So they did it as a trio, re-recorded that one. But they did a lot of songs that borrowed. Sometimes it was just a straight ahead classical song, like the Aaron Copland ones, like Hoedown and what was the other one? Fanfare for the Common Man. So they were just like straight ahead covers of classical songs, and then other times they just would steal riffs from classical songs and work them into a rock song and everything. So,
all right. So by Cryto, is that? different than crypto.
I don't know.
So they have one called Electric Love, orange, pineapple, banana. That sounds lovely.
React to Pet says buy Crido, and if they're saying crypto, then I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm probably not. Yeah. Where's the fire?
Is that one of yours?
Login.
Is React to Pets one of yours?
I don't know. No. They were on last time.
Okay.
They were on last time.
All right.
And hello and welcome back. Let's see. Apex Predator.
We're the best.
Zach Legend.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so the Horizon chocolate milk. So they make all
wait,
kinds of
is
stuff.
it chocolate milk beer or is that actual chocolate milk?
I think they make their own chocolate milk too. So they make a lot of stuff, these people. Check out their website anyways. They're very unique.
Well, so you bring up an interesting point. So Julie says check out their website, and you might say, well, how do we get to their website? So if you look at the notes that I put in when I post that we're going to do the video, I put in the website and the Instagram feed for all the products, all the companies that make the products that we're enjoying.
Oh my God, look at this one. This one was chocolate covered banana and pretzel.
Oh wow, that sounds really good. How come we didn't see that?
I think they do limited releases all the time, which is great because
so again,
the good work, gentlemen.
So again, if you want to if you're interested in any of the products that we try and you want to learn more about them, or even see if you can order them or whatever, again, we post the website and we post the Instagram feed for those products in the notes. Whatever you would call that, for
down below or on the side or somewhere around.
All righty, so we go into our first snack, and I think we probably should go in the same order,
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's your delete? There we go. Just want to close.
Imagine you press that and I got deleted.
That would be bad. All right. So we have our New Hampshire Trader Joe's bag.
What is inside? Oh, there we go.
Okay. So this Julie and I saw in 7-Eleven. And again, it was one of those things where like you go in there and we're like, oh,
we shouldn't get anything more because we have too much.
We have
too many things that we have to review.
And we did.
And we still ended up
we did. Yeah. So this is 7 Select, and 7 Select is the food product line from 7-Eleven. This is 7 Select Hot Mango Honey Bun. The 7 Select product line was launched by 7-Eleven in 2008. And so on this Father's Day, we're going to ask another father trivia question, and I'm sure you guys are going to get this one relatively easily. What was Luke Skywalker's father's first name? Not Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker. What it was Luke Skywalker's father's first name? Do we need to cut that?
You know what? It feels kind of dry. I think we could just break off a piece. Break you off a piece there.
Well, just in case.
His whole name, Janice. Ooh, Brad.
Almost smells like apricot.
Yep.
That's kind of weird. There's no apricot in it, so that's kind of weird.
There, pull my hot bun.
Oh, that's close. Mm-mm. If we ignore it,
don't like that.
If we ignore it, it
don't
might just go
like
away.
That.
It might just go away.
All right, cheers.
All right.
It's kind of like, it's sticky on the backside. Would you just get it all over yourself? I know, I saw that, Brad. What was that YouTube channel? It was like something. Oh, that is hot. That does have a little heat.
It's not consistent.
It was like Brad Vader or Chad Brader or something.
No, but wasn't he like the manager of the
supermarket?
Supermarket, yeah.
Like Chad manager, yeah.
Yeah, Chad.
Chad Vader. So close. Reactive pet. So close.
Are you getting heat?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any heat at all.
When I say heat, I mean like really, really very low key warm. In the
I'm
back
not
of
even
my
getting
throat.
that.
In the back of my throat.
But I'm getting like chunks of mango, which is nice.
Here, try like a middle piece.
What is that?
Just
sugar.
Just eat it. Get it now?
No,
just in the throat. Just really, really, just a low-key warm. And it's there for a second. It's gone.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Yep. Yeah. Well, that's good though. That's good because it does it say
mango.
what? It doesn't say. Yeah, it does. It says hot. It doesn't really.
Are you saying what does it say for pepper?
No, well, it's probably not going to. I think to me, it seems like an extract.
Cinnamon. That can't be what they're using for the heat, though.
Mm-mm.
Honey.
I have a feeling it's an extract, but it's just a very, very light extract.
Agar, sodium acid.
Is there citric acid in it?
Believe it or not, there isn't.
There has to be.
There isn't.
There has to be citric acid.
There isn't. I'm looking. I'm reading. There isn't.
Janice, why does there have to be citric acid in there?
Because
I was waiting for Janice.
She
it was funny. She did a review the other day, and she said something about citric acid, and I said, and there's citric acid and everything, and she says, yeah, but I can't do that. That's your.
Of course you can. Everybody can do it. Yeah, there's no citric acid in here, but there's peppers in there. So
well, I think it's probably extract, but it's so slight. It's just like there's a hint of it, but that's nice.
Like a pepper might have farted.
But that's nice. I like the mango. There's like chunks of mango in there, and you actually get that mango flavor.
I thought it was going to be disgustingly sticky sweet because I don't like stuff like that.
It's sweet.
It is sweet, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's as bad as I thought it was going to be, only because I don't have a big sweet tooth, right? So for me, it's like crazy sweet, and so that's a little bit. You
don't like concha.
That's why I'm going to say thumbs up because overall it's awesome, right? Overall, it's really, really good. Nice mango flavor. Just a hint of heat. So like even if you don't like spicy spices, if you can handle this, no problem. But thumbs down slightly, only just because of the sweetness of it.
I'm gonna give it thumbs up because I think it does what it's.
Hey, Viral Y'all is here. Welcome.
Thank you
for joining us today.
That's Viral Y'all.
What did I say?
Viral Y'all.
Viral.
Yeah, that's Viral Y'all.
It's not viral. Yes,
yeah.
It's supposed to virile.
Yeah.
Which is spelled wrong.
A little different, but anyways, welcome.
Spelled completely different.
Welcome.
All right. So our trivia question was, what was Luke Skywalker's father's first name? And I definitely love Brad as the answer to that one. So that one's awesome.
Yeah.
Janice said Anakin, but it's not his full name.
Isn't his full name?
Ice Hand said Daddy Vader, which
that was his full name on Saturdays.
Daddy Vader.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Daddy Vader. It was in fact Anakin Skywalker. So you're correct, Janice, but his full name was Anakin Skywalker. All right.
You're incorrect.
Who is incorrect?
You're incorrect. His full name was Anakin, whiny little brat, kind of creepy, falling for the older girl, Skywalker.
If I may just take a moment here to talk about George Lucas and George Lucas's unimaginative choice at naming his characters. Anakin, like, take two Anakin and call me in the morning. I was like, why not Anison? Like, it's hard to see, right?
Yeah.
Anison.
Be careful, you're gonna make some fans upset.
Anison Skywalker. Well, I mean, it's just the names, right?
What? All right, but again, what, we're gonna make fun of DC and Marvel with their same letters and everything? No,
we can. Yeah, you mean like Lana Lane and Lois Lane and
Peppa Potts.
You're supposed to turn to somebody and go Peppa Potts, so you spit in their face when you sing. All righty. So number 3 on our hit parade. Let's get that out of the way.
I don't like the way you're waving around that knife.
Well, we won't need it for this, I don't think. Is this still hot? I hope this is still hot.
Porridge.
This is, he turns it and spills it all over the place. No, I brought the label down. What did I do with the label?
Here, take this, because we don't need this.
No, but I brought the label down.
Oh.
Specifically, so I could hold it up. Or you could do that,
yeah.
Right? So this is Ottogi. Now, the thing is, there's also Ottogi, Ottoki. So alternately, the products are either spelled Ottoki or Otttogi. But this is Ottogi rice porridge with abalone. Now, if you're not familiar with what abalone is, you could do a Google search, or we could tell you. It is a mollusk, very similar to a clam or oyster. I would say closer to an oyster because not an oyster. What are the ones that have a single shell?
Mussel.
No, because an abalone has a single shell and it has this like suction cup foot.
Oh.
But their abalone is one of those things that it's very like it's thought like limpet. It's very expensive because they can be overfished, and so I think you can only.
And they're so shiny.
I think you can only harvest them a certain size, and over a certain size, the shell is made of mother of pearl, and some people polish that shell and they call it sea opal. So they make a lot of jewelry from the shell, which is sea opal. It's very, very beautiful once you grind that all down.
Yeah, look at this. Ooh, I don't know why I pulled that up.
But if you go into like Asian groceries like H Mart or Hawaii Supermarket or any place like that.
Look at pretty. How come it didn't come in a bowl like that though?
That would be nice. They call that sea opal. So this abalone can be kind of tough because you're eating the foot. And
ew,
I know. So you're kind of eating the foot. So it can be kind of tough. Some people eat it raw, like sashimi. But this is again rice porridge with abalone, and it's from Ottogi or Ottogi, depending on which product you buy, which was founded in 1969 by Ham Tai Ho in Ayang-si, South Korea. Now, again, remember Father's Day trivia questions. Who performed Best Friend, the theme song to the television show The Courtship of Eddie's Father? Again, who performed Best Friend, the theme song to the television show The Courtship of Eddie's Father?
Is that the people? Let me tell you about my best friend.
You know the rest of the words?
Something to the end.
I bet you Tom knows all the words to that song.
Well, he's gone. He's eating steak. He's out eating steak.
Yeah, but I bet you know. I bet you he knows the.
I got to stir this up.
Reed Richards, Peter Parker. They're all
My dad and the guitar he built with abalone. Oh my God, that must have been gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, they do use it for inlays on a lot of the, like especially on the necks.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. That's right.
They do use abalone for that.
Yeah.
So interesting bowl. How much was it? I don't remember. It wasn't really expensive.
It was probably like four something, I think, at H Mart. Unless you're talking about the one I just looked up, the abalone. That was that was the shell itself. Yeah, that was the shell. It was a jewelry thing.
Yeah. And the thing is I don't know if you want to use it for a bowl because abalone has holes on the top of it, and
people usually make it. You
have to close that up. You have to close the holes up. I think you could do it. I suppose.
You know what people do is they take so they'll peel away the outer shiny level. For God's sake, the shiny part, because it's almost like a fingernail where you could pull it off, or mica, and then they'll put a lot of those layers and then lay it in with resin. Yeah, exactly, and make a bowl out of that.
So this when you open the top of it up, this comes with a little.
Janice had an ad. Did we ask a question? Yes, it was who. Who performed Best Friend, the theme song to the television show Courtship of Eddie's Father? And then I sang, people, let me tell you about my best friend. And then we sang all the rest of the words, but you missed that because I definitely know all the rest of the words.
And I think that song gets parodied, it shows up in a lot of parodies and stuff.
Especially with pets.
Yeah.
With pets.
All right. So this came with this little packet of, do we know what this is? Do we have any idea?
Sesame oil.
It's sesame oil. So we're going to put that in. Let's see.
Or it's desiccant.
Either or.
Yeah.
Magic cut. It says magic cut. All right, that's like magic.
I love when things come with their own little spoonies.
Are you going to eat? You going to use a little spoon? I brought spoons.
Well, I'm just using this to stir it right now because you handed it to me. Oh, there's big pieces of.
Spoon for you. Spoon for me.
Thank you. Of mollusk in here. That's sesame oil. Holy crap, that's strong.
Is that what I smell?
Yeah.
I thought it was the abalone.
Strong as heck, man. No, sniff. I love sesame. I've almost bought like the containers of sesame seeds and just eaten it.
Did you like the way I opened sesame? It's Father's Day. I get to tell dad jokes. Yeah.
Oh, I got a piece of that guy.
Well, you're supposed to get a piece of that guy. That's the idea, right?
I'm not a huge porridge fan. It's kind of sticky, but it's not bad.
The abalone is very chewy.
Mm-hmm. I stuck in my teeth.
This is sweet. I was thinking it's going to be more savory. Well, it's not. It's really sweet.
That sesame packet, though, if you're going to get this, that kind of overpowered a lot. I don't know what it would have tasted like before.
The abalone has a really nice. See if you can get a big chunk of abalone in there because that has a really nice flavor. Here's the one. Yeah, get that guy right there.
Get it.
That has a really nice flavor. It's like it's almost like quahog, quahog flavor.
Just so you guys can see what we're talking about. It's so chewy though. Probably because it's just like it's been cooked a million times.
Well, most mollusks are chewy. Even the swimming mollusks like octopus and cuttlefish and squid, they're very chewy.
Yeah, I'll give that a thumbs up. Not like something I would probably order myself.
Now we did heat this up. And it's since cooled off, and I think it tastes better hot.
Super hot, probably, yeah. It's probably less thick, too. Probably the longer you have it sit, the thicker it is.
Yeah.
But that's thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up for
me. Great flavor.
Well. Yeah.
Really what an interesting, breakfast or lunch to have, too.
Joe's in the house! Welcome,
Hello,
Joe.
Welcome.
Now, Joe, I don't recognize you from being in the chat before, and I have a short-term memory thing.
Bless his heart.
What were we just talking about?
I do have to get him back at the home by 7. So
I'm in the home. So I don't recognize your name, Joe. So what brings you to the channel? Where are you from? And if you've been here all along and you're like, I just posted last week, you don't remember me, just let me know that. It's okay. The trivia question was, who performed Best Friend, the theme song to the television show The Courtship of Eddie's Father? Ice Hand said Harry Nilsson. Janice and Yamanaka said Harry Nilsson. It was, in fact, Harry Nilsson, who sometimes just went by Nilsson. But yes, Harry Nilsson. Keep that handy because we need
I'm just going to shove it over here for a sec.
Okay. All righty. So let's see. What is next? Did I neglect to answer a question?
No, you just did.
All right, cool.
Famous for 1, you stepped on my heart, you broke it apart, so fluff you.
Well, actually, Nilsson was famous for a lot of songs. So Without You, I can't live if living is without you. I can't.
Well, yeah, but Mariah Carey did that cover, and then it was like, she took it over.
Yeah, but it was a Harry Nilsson song. Lime in the Coconut. That was Harry Nilsson.
Oh, yeah.
I put the lime in the coconut. Shake it all up. Put the lime in the coconut.
Oh, did you bring a... Yeah, you did.
I did bring a... Look at the size of it. Look at this thing's massive. Look at this. Look at this thing.
Longtime fan
hurt somebody.
Was first a fan of Reckless, then discovered you, but I enjoy your snack attacks when you go on adventures with Matt and explore places of food. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Joe. So, Joe, where are you from? Closest metropolitan area? We don't need a street address or anything else like that.
We're not going to show up as a sleep paralysis demon in your room or anything.
He kept his bank job because he was afraid the music would fall through. You're talking about Nilsson. All right, so this is Asian Best is the product. What?
Sorry.
No, you thought the can was talking to you. This is Asian Best is the company, and it's bamboo shoots. These are bamboo shoots. And Julie, when we got these, Julie said, "Aren't you supposed to put those under people's fingers?" No.
Don't make me mad.
So the actual name of the company is Asian Best Red Elephant Brand. And these are bamboo shoots. It is a product of Thailand, and that's all we know about it. There's no information. I mean, I usually try to do a suro search. I try to do a suro search online, and I could find absolutely nothing about this company or anything else like it. So this could be our last live stream. So.
Long Beach. He's from Long Beach.
Which Long Beach? Oh, Long Beach, California. Well, welcome, Joe. Home of the Queen Mary, and formerly the
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
And formerly the Spruce Goose. Oh, also the thinnest, the narrowest house in the United States is there as well.
Joe, I have a funny story for you. Speaking since it's Father's Day, so obviously Dad has taken me on many adventures. I can't do this myself.
I can tell.
I don't know if it's because it won't turn because of this. You might want to put it on here.
I don't think it's because of that.
What are you trying to say? Anyways, so one of the first times I went out and visited him in California, I asked him if we could go to Compton and Long Beach because I wanted to hang out with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And he's like, first of all, no. And second of all, I don't think that they live there anymore. He's like, I'm pretty sure they probably live in Beverly Hills at this point.
They have to say they live there for cred,
Right.
but I'm sure they,
I just wanted to drive through the streets of Compton yelling like, Snoop, Snoop-a-loop. But I never got to. So.
Yeah, that's healthy. That's a healthy thing to do. All right, there we go.
That's an interesting scent.
Do you know what they look like? Hearts of palm.
Yeah, they do. But they smell like formaldehyde.
Oh, they do. They do smell.
Or urine.
No, I'm getting formaldehyde. You're absolutely right.
Yep. Okay, well.
All right.
There is citric acid in here.
Gonna need that plate.
It says just shoots, water, citric acid, and control agent.
So it's possible that that's the smell of bamboo.
It could be, but it could also be the control agent, which could be formaldehyde.
Well, is it a control agent or is it a chaos agent? Hello, Chief.
I'm in jail.
Did you know control agent? Control was the name of Maximal Smart's spy organization. So control agent.
Looks like a little croissant. Whoa.
Agent 86 was.
Is a croissant.
Good afternoon, Jules, and happy Father's Day, Val. Sorry, I have been away. Well, Jeff.
Welcome back, Jeff.
Our door is always open except when it's closed. So.
And then just kick it down. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Did I ask the trivia question? I did not. The trivia question, and again, it's Father's Day, so we're asking Father's Day trivia questions. In Greek mythology, who is the father of the gods? In Greek mythology, who is the father of the gods? What happened?
I made my hair, but I don't want to get this in there.
All right. It's too late now.
Yeah. You got the croissant?
I get the one you gave. Oh, it is a bad smell.
Yeah, it's like formaldehyde. Whatever.
Hopefully that we don't get the taste.
Oh, what is that?
Whatever it is, it's packed at the peak of freshness.
If anybody has ever dissected worms in middle school, and I know what it tastes like if you ate one of those, my ear is itching. That's how bad that tastes. Ugh. Maybe you're probably supposed to cook this with something.
You think? There's no warnings on the can that you shouldn't eat it right out of the can or anything. It's just, it's not. And the smell is just, it's not. Why would you do that? Why would you? I saw what you just did. And why would you do that?
We'll just cut up those.
Yeah. That's okay. If you mean for a goop melange.
Yeah. I'm putting them over there. Why would I do what? Oh, pick this can up because that was my idea?
And you smelled it. You picked the can up and you smelled the can. That's a no for me. That's a solid no. There's just texturally, it's kind of slimy. It tastes like it smells, and it's not good, and it's just not good.
I wish I had more arms so I could have more thumbs down. It literally tastes like if I ate the worm I dissected in middle school.
It's like eating the plastic that they store raw chicken in.
Oh,
it's just not good. It's not good. If anybody has ever bought bamboo shoots like that, and I'm not talking about the ones into thin strips. I'm talking about like that. What have you used it for?
I'm sure.
I can't imagine you use it like hearts of palm where you
I'm
chop
sure
it up
they're
and put
made
it in salad.
soups or stir fries. Reactive Pet says, yeah, cook it in heavy sauce. I agree. I think if you're stir frying or something, it's probably fine. If you just really cook the crap out of it and get that water out of there, maybe you're supposed to rinse them. I don't know. There's no instructions.
I'm not digging it.
There's no instructions.
Yeah, I'm not digging it at all.
So. Answer your question, and then I'll see if there's.
What was the question?
Who's the daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Who's the daddy of God?
All right, so. Oh, and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
I know.
I think it leaves a bad smell in your mouth.
I try not to think about it.
Yeah. Let's get some of that sour beer to kind of get rid of it. Look at that sediment in there.
I know it's good. I think they did just blend up a sandwich though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm all right with it. It works. I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah. Not good. All right. Our question was, in Greek mythology, who is the father of the gods? Janice Yamanaka says Zeus. Ice Hand says Cronus. That Ice Hand said, well, I guess actually Zeus himself is the son of the Titans, Cronus and Rhea, so Cronus would be the grandfather of the gods. He very well may be the grandfather of the gods, but it was generally who's generally regarded as the father of the gods is Zeus. Zeus, like was it Die Hard 3? I think it was. It's like Zeus, like father of the gods, from Mount Olympus. What am I? Or simply enjoyed a snack after rinsing and seasoning. Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the first mistake we've made over the past few weeks. You want to talk about mistakes we've made over the past few weeks?
I've almost killed myself twice.
Yeah,
that's okay though. It's fine.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm serious. Do you want to share that?
All right.
They can learn from your mistake.
So the first time I got something that was labeled something cocoa or something like that, and I thought it was cut young coconut. So I start eating it, and I'm like, "This is weird tasting." I've never had like coconut like this, but we got it at the Latin market, and I'm like, "Well, maybe I just haven't had it from this country or something." So I keep eating it, and then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "This is taro, right? Taro was taro."
Yeah, taro.
And I'm like, "This is taro. This is not coconut." And then I'm like, "Are you even supposed to eat this raw? Isn't it like a potato?" So then I look at it, and it's like, do not eat raw. It's like toxic. You're gonna die. And I'm like,
there's little fibers
God.
And,
it's gonna stop you from breathing.
There's a certain chemical compound in it.
Yeah. And so I was like, awesome. That's great. That's wonderful. And so it was one of those things where I'm like, well, I mean, I did. So I ate it. Like, what do I do now?
We did later cook it and make poi.
Yeah, it was good. That was delicious.
Yeah,
but so then I was just sort of sitting there like, well, I guess we'll just call 911 if something happens. Nothing happened. Everything was fine. And then what was the other one? There was because we did the fiddleheads the right way because I made a mistake twice. So that was the first mistake.
But there was something else that
I ate, and I was like, oh crap, I did that.
But I think you ate it, but then you looked it up and saw that it was okay,
so
but it wasn't recommended. Yeah.
Yeah, there was something else along the same lines. Yeah. So yeah.
So the thing is, and it's funny because when we go out to we got to go to the grocery store, and then the thing is, we're in the grocery store and we're like,
let's try this.
We are looking at everything, and we're like, oh, look at this. Oh, check this out. And especially if we go to like a Latin American grocery or Asian grocery or Indian grocery or something like that, and we're just like kids in the candy store. And so we do stuff like we say, we're going to get this for the show, or we're going to do this to film an episode. But honestly, if we filmed all the stuff that we like that looks interesting, let's get that and try that. If we filmed that, we just like
we wouldn't have time. We haven't have time to do anything else. Edit it. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, thank you. John King is in the room.
Hello, John.
And happy Father's Day to you as well, John.
Yeah. So anyways, that was
yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Almost dying was fun.
Okay. So yes, Zeus was the father of the gods. I think that's where we left off, right?
Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I shared it too, reactives, because I had no idea that was toxic. So yeah, fiddleheads also are. Those aren't something you want to mess around with. So.
No, but it's don't mind my reach there.
How dare you?
I know. Yeah. So always do some research on something if you're trying it for the first time, just in case, if there's no warning on the label because there was no label on that taro.
It literally just said something cocoa. And I literally thought, in hindsight, looking at it now, I'm like, it looks exactly like taro. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking it was a new kind of coconut. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let's try it.
All right. So next, this is, I guess, the fourth snack, and then we're getting into our soft drink. I'm going to call it a soft drink. It's technically not a soft drink, but I think it's going to be really, really interesting. And I'm very, very excited.
Take your time. You almost, my God. Yeah. It happens a lot with us, though. We fall down a lot. We're kind of clumsy. We make bad decisions.
We do.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Yeah, we don't always speak correctly. All right, so these are from Iberia. These are patacones tostones, which is really weird because it's kind of the same thing. So in places like Puerto Rico, they call them tostones. In Colombia, they call them patacones, but it is the same thing. So basically what they do is they take plantains, which are the large green bananas, they mash them and they mix them with butter, and then they grill them. And so that's what these are. So these are grilled mashed bananas with I think, what did I say?
Banana.
Banana, but they mix it with butter, I think, and then they mash that and they grill that. And so when you go to Colombia, they're these big wide things that are about this big, and then they put different fruits and meats and stuff like that on top.
She's thick.
So these are a product of Peru, and it's from Iberia Foods. Iberia Foods was founded in New York as the Joseph Victori and Company in 1930. So our Father's Day trivia question is: by what fatherly term is the Pope called? By what fatherly term is the Pope called?
I had to move those because that's all I smell.
And don't say which Pope. There's only like one Pope, I think.
Pope in a rope?
Not much of a smell.
Hi, Jules. Hi, Dave. You're not late. Come in anytime.
Welcome, Dave. Glad you could make it.
We don't make people make reservations.
We still have over an hour left, Dave.
Oh. Ow. You saw that.
These are tostones or patacones. Now, patacones are usually hot because you're eating them right off the grill.
Pantalones are hot. Maybe you're eating the wrong
patacones.
Things. Oh. Pontiff Pappy.
And they're not always as crunchy as this. Sometimes there's some chewiness to it.
She is thick.
Because if you know anything about plantains.
Oh my God.
Ghost. If you know anything about plantains, you eat them when they're green, and so they're firm. Another thing you don't want to eat raw. There's like peel a plantain and eat it. You'll be there for a week. Mm-hmm. They are good nashies. Where did we get these? Do you remember? So nashies could try them.
Those were at the Latin grocery. So are
you sure we didn't get these at Walmart?
I'm not sure.
I thought we got these at Walmart.
It could have been.
Check Walmart nashies. I think we got them at Walmart. I'm still smelling that.
I try to move it away. It sucks.
I can still smell it.
Oh, you know what? Because they're made. Iberia Foods they were made in
Peru. Product of Peru.
Product of Peru, but also Brooklyn, New York. So
no, that's where they're distributed from.
Via Brooklyn.
Well, because Iberia Foods was founded in New York City by
New York City.
Yeah, by Joseph Victori and Company in 19.
Check them out. I'm sure you can get them online as well. But these are really good. Mm-hmm. You can crumble them on your salad.
Did you open them from the bottom of the bag?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Hey.
Happy Father's Day to me.
Learn from the best.
She opened from the bottom of the bag.
Yeah, these are really good. They're very good.
They're tasty. So, let's say.
Oh, sorry. Those are thumbs up. They're exactly what they say there. They're crunchy. They're tasty. They're
thumbs up. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. So, the question was, by what fatherly term is the Pope called? Let's see. Ice Hand says Papa. Nashi says Pontiff Pappy. That sounds like Pontiff Pappy is like a Lil Abner villain. It's Pontiff Pappy. Let's see. Janice Yamanek says Holy Father. I suppose Janice, I think Holy Father refers to God. I think like when you pray in church and you say Holy Father, you're talking about God, right? So Ice Hand is correct. Maybe not spelled that way. It's P-A-P-A, but still is the same.
And Nashi's is close too, actually. They're kind of all close. You all get 1,000,000 points.
Yeah. Papa is the name. Now, the thing that's funny about that is in Spanish-speaking countries, they call him Papa. So like if they're doing a news story about the Pope, like when the Pope just died, the last Pope just died, he died, right?
Yes.
He
did. Now we get the new Chicago.
Trying to keep up with
now we get the new Chicago Pope.
Right. And so, so in Spanish-speaking countries and everything, they go, Papa es muerte or whatever, the whole 9 yards. The funny thing about that is Papa in Spanish also means potato. So it's like, so who died, the Pope or a potato? Who died?
The heavenly potato.
Papa is also a potato in Spanish, so I thought that was pretty funny. All righty.
Potatoes are sacred.
So now,
the Pope is
just
do
my housekeeping. All right. So this one is really weird.
Anybody with allergies, you might want to just back away from your screen a little bit.
This is Serge. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Sergey?
Well, isn't this Jamaican?
This Jamaican. You're Jamaican me crazy. I think it's Serge, maybe Serge Peanut Punch. Peanut Punch. It is the weirdest thing ever. This is a product of Jamaica, and the company is called Seprod. And Seprod was founded in Kingston, Jamaica as a merger between 7 independent factories as soap and edible products I hope they don't forget which one's which.
Oh my God.
Soap and edible products limited in 1940. In 1956, the name was changed to Sep Product Limited. Okay, so our Father's Day trivia question: who is generally regarded as the father of electricity? Who is generally regarded as the father of electricity?
Is the answer going to make me mad?
No, I don't think so. Why would it make you mad?
You know why.
No, it's not him.
Okay.
This is much older.
Oh no! You know what? Actually, I had no idea about that. I was thinking of the two. The one that stole from the other one.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, like Westinghouse and Tesla.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And I just told everybody it's not them. I'm thinking maybe we should pour these into the glasses.
Oh, okay.
So we can see what it looks like. Well, one glass because you already desecrated that other glass. Well, I think.
Oh, stop squeezing.
Did you shake it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she thick too?
Is there a milk in it?
No, because
sure?
it's not refrigerated.
Because otherwise we're going to do that later.
Exactly. It's not refrigerated.
What is in it?
Shit, it does say milk drink.
What is in it?
All right. Water, peanut butter, hydrogen, skimmed milk powder, sugar stabilizer, dextrose, sodium citrate, guar monodiestate, caramel color, flavor vanilla, may contain egg and soy, contains peanut
may
and milk.
Contain egg and soy.
Yeah.
But may not.
Right.
That's bizarre. All right. So if it contains soy, we probably wouldn't know because there's peanuts in it, right?
Right.
So it's peanuts in general, peanuts, milk,
maybe egg and maybe
vanilla,
soy.
and sugar.
Yep.
Right? Okay. Peanut yoo-hoo. Yeah, pretty much.
All I smell is the damn stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's sitting right next to you.
That's good. It tastes like a peanut.
Why didn't you use the straw? Why didn't you use the straw?
Because I'm an animal. That's why.
It tastes like you made chocolate milk, but you used peanut instead of chocolate.
It tastes like any sort of.
But almost the vanilla. Shake. The vanilla flavor is stronger than the peanut flavor in there.
Have you ever had a protein shake that had any kind of peanut flavor in it? That's what that tastes like. It's thick. We
got this at Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a Jamaican section. Believe it or not, there's a Jamaican section in Walmart, and we got that in there. Oh, that leaves a weird aftertaste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jules, I want to ask you to do this. See the bowl that we have for gout mélange? Mm-hmm. You put that on top of those
to keep them from making a smell.
Yeah.
How about I just
move your beer? Move your beer over here. Move your beer over here. And was that the glass we used? That is the glass.
How about I just throw these away?
Well, no, we're going to cut those up for.
We'll just take another one out of there.
No, that's not. Let's use what we have.
All right.
Yeah. Just take that bowl and flip it over and put it on top of that.
And the bowl's going to stink.
We're going to put it in the bowl anyway.
You know what? Actually, give me a paper towel.
Oh, okay.
Take care.
You're going to put a paper towel over it?
Just throw them away outside. I know, Nashies, for real. No, but I'm going to dry them and see if that helps.
Besides, I think they fine you if you do anything hazardous to wildlife.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Did you wrap them up in that towel?
Yeah. Just to dry them a little. Maybe that will help because you're supposed to rinse them, remember?
Yeah, and rinsing and drying are two separate things.
All right.
Unless you want to try rinsing them with the...
No,
okay.
Let's not. There, we'll do that.
Okay, so the question was, who is generally regarded as the father of electricity? Dave Aiken says Ben Franklin. That's a good guess. Icehand said Luigi Galvani was the father of making frog legs jump.
That's
so I guess
fun.
The one that,
yeah.
Well, that has to do with electricity.
It's true.
Janice Yamanaka says Michael Faraday. It looks like the only guesses. Am I missing anything?
See, I was thinking of Thomas Edison and Tesla because Tesla got screwed by
George Westinghouse.
Edison. Yeah.
Also George Westinghouse, because Westinghouse and I think it was Westinghouse and Edison were competitors as well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they just screwed Tesla out of everything.
Yeah.
But Westinghouse and Edison were vying to whoever's going to bring electricity to people's houses first and everything.
Yeah.
But the father of electricity is like somebody who experimented with electric currents and stuff at a very early
and how to control it
at very early time. Was in fact Michael Faraday. So it was I want to say the mid 1800s.
Nice job, Janice.
Michael Faraday it is.
I had the Grace brand of peanut punch. What did you think of it, Janice? Yeah, it's kind of like just kind of like a protein shake. If you,
it's nice. It's just we didn't rate it.
I like protein shakes that aren't too heavy on the protein. Like
the nice thing is it's not really peanutty. It's not like
it's pretty mild.
It's not like you're drinking peanut butter or anything else like that. So yeah, that's kind of nice. All right. So now we are into our second wind, and we're right at 5 p.m. So we're doing fine. We're just doing just fine. Janice liked the peanut punch.
Yeah.
All right.
Drum roll, please. When you have the bag here, it looks so much. Look at how our color changes, and then we look more human. See?
Like me, yeah. So maybe let's see. There's different modes here.
No, that's not
too
a good
light.
One.
That's too light. Well, I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Yeah.
That one there. What did I do with that? Oh. Now this is something that I brought back with me from the UK, so I don't know where to tell you to go and get it. I don't know if you can get it here in the US. I would say I would try Cost Plus World Market. They're really good at British stuff, or if there's a British pub near you that has a like a British restaurant that has a little grocery next to it, I would check there. But these are Marmite oven baked peanuts. So
wait, she's right.
What?
You're not going to mix the two drinks? What would we do without Janice, for real?
I mean, seriously. Oh, well.
Put it in here, yeah.
All right. I have a bad feeling about this. They're both good. I don't think they're going to be good together.
Did it just curdle? Oh, no.
Yes.
What was that from? Was that from that or that?
That was from the can, but it could be there was more sediment in the bottom. Oh my God, it's doing like a lava lamp thing, I think. Oh, it's like cottage cheese. Look at that.
Don't drink that. Maybe don't drink that.
I think we have to. It's science.
You really want to? Okay.
Science.
Exactly.
You're going to be hearing that later.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
be hearing that song later.
Oh, and now the peanut is also oily.
Did you mix it in there too?
Not yet. You did the same thing.
Why did you put so much in there?
Because I'm having the whole thing. I'm not. Because I don't really drink too much alcohol.
So. All right. Cheers.
Gross. This is not good. That's not good. That's not good, right, guys? That's not good. You're waiting.
Try it.
You're waiting for me to try it. Oh, you're the devil.
That's good.
It's like
that's good.
It's like when an ice cream float.
It's like it tastes like an ice cream float.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a root beer float.
Yeah.
I mean, not a root beer float because obviously there's no root beer flavor in there. But it tastes like a float.
I don't know that that's a good thing though. I don't.
Inside us, probably not. Our innards are probably not going to thank us for that. But it tastes like a float. It's tasty as hell.
I feel like if we let this sit for a couple more minutes, it's going to turn into
grow out of it.
It's going to turn into
yogurt. It's going to be like in the thing when you put that electrical charge on the guy's butt. It's going
to be like a solid. Like I don't remember scooping yogurt in here. Do you?
Mm-mm. I like that. That's a thumbs up. That's probably one of the and I'm thinking it's one of the worst combos that we've ever done. I'm thinking that ahead of time and then drinking and I'm like, that's delicious. That is absolutely delicious. That is a thumbs up for me.
I'm gonna just have a pending thumbs up because I don't know what's gonna happen to us
later. Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
But for now,
yeah,
for now, that's pretty.
The flavor wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, but, see, look. All
right, shield your eyes if you get nauseous, but that cannot be good, right? That cannot be good. All on the same page.
But thank you, Janice, for
reminding us,
keeping us on track.
Yep.
Keeping us started. All right. So we are now doing Marmite oven baked peanuts. Again, these I brought back with me from the UK. I don't remember where I got it in the UK. Probably Tesco. I probably got those at Tesco.
Rich in vitamins. Vegan spread. I just cannot wait.
Marmite is a British savory food spread based on yeast extract invented by the German scientist Justus von Liebig. It is made from byproducts of beer brewing, and it is produced by the British company Unilever. The Marmite Food Extract Company was formed in Burton-upon-Trent, Staffordshire, England in 1902 with Marmite as its main product.
It's high in fibre.
Now, the thing about Marmite was we've done a lot of Marmite episodes, and we had some Marmite products on live streams. And the thing about Marmite is, I wouldn't do that. And the thing is, it's sort of like cilantro, where people either love it or hate it. Oh, that's not true, because I don't neither love nor hate cilantro. But to the point where if you go to their website, there are 2 entry points. One says love it and one says hate it.
So what happens if you click hate it? It just kick you out?
No. There's like all kinds of content and everything for people who hate Marmite. Now the thing is that I will be honest with you. The first time I had Marmite in the UK, they had it at a breakfast buffet, and I just slathered it on toast, which is the wrong way to do that. And I regretted it. So I've since learned that you butter the toast first, and then you put like kind of dabs of it, and then you kind of mix it in with the butter, and it's actually quite nice. I don't know how this is going to be on peanuts.
What the heck?
You can see how kind of dirty they look. With
dirty nuts.
Oh, it doesn't smell too bad.
It says you. You know what this is like. Oh.
I'm sorry. I forgot to ask the trivia question. Again, Father's Day trivia questions. What actor is referred to as the internet's daddy? What actor is referred to as the internet's daddy? There are recipes online for Marmite peanuts. If you got a jar of Marmite, Janice, you can do so many things with it.
These aren't bad. Oh, dirty snowman. Hi, Dirty. What are you doing?
There's a weird aftertaste, though.
Dirty nuts. That was my college nickname. Weird aftertaste, like maybe Marmite.
Mm-hmm.
These actually aren't bad. How Marmite-y are they?
On a scale of 1 to Marmite?
Yeah.
I'd say about a 4.
Maybe that's why I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers hit your baseballs, says Happy Father's Day.
Oh, well, welcome, Dodgers hit your baseballs. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day, by the way. I don't suppose you have to say thank you.
And same to you if you are celebrating. Hazard for small children?
These aren't choking hazard. They'll choke on the peanuts. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I think they just kind of taste like...
They're not too heavy-handed with the Marmite.
I don't know how to describe them. That's my first time experiencing Marmite. Don't tell him.
What? You seriously have not had Marmite?
No. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Trending down only because it's got a strange taste that I can't place. Probably Marmite, but it's not. They're not bad. They're decent. They're a savory snack.
Well, you had the Beauville, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that?
That was super. That was just like meat.
If you like
taste.
that, you would probably like the Marmite. Except just think that the Marmite's going to have a yeastier taste and not as much of a beef taste.
Yeah, but I also hated when I ate the raw. All right, so I have a problem apparently because I was thinking about when I was in Ireland and I grabbed the raw hops and ate those. That sucked. So.
Yep. I did the same thing at the.
So now we know where I got it from.
I did the same thing at Rogue. Well, I took the tour of the Rogue Brewery, and they're not. It wasn't raw. They were roasted, and they had them in this huge pile in this warehouse. And I said, "Could you eat those?" And they said, "Yeah, they're roasted. Would you like to try one?" And I said, like an idiot. Mm-hmm. I said, "Yeah, I'd like to try one." And I picked one up and I put it in my mouth, and it immediately sucked all the moisture out of my mouth.
And
it was like
disgusting.
And I could not get that taste out of my mouth for
all
3
day.
days.
Yeah.
No,
so
3
bad.
days. It took 3 days to get that taste out of my mouth.
Yeah, they are not.
Sonic is here.
Hello, Sonic.
Happy Father's Day, Sonic, and welcome.
You almost said Easter. You almost said Easter, didn't you?
I probably did.
Happy Easter.
All right. Our trivia question was, What actor is referred to as the internet's daddy? Who's your daddy? Janice Yamanaka says it is Pedro Pascal.
See,
it looks like she may be the only one that answered that.
Well, she's right.
Are you seeing it?
So right.
Are you just saying that he's your internet daddy?
He could be my daddy.
He is. He is the actor who is referred to as the internet's daddy.
Just daddy. He's just daddy.
Not the creator of the internet, because we all know that that's Al Gore.
Man, Bear Pig. He's super serial, you guys.
Which I invented. All righty. Marmite oven baked peanuts. Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Moving on.
Moving right along.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the east side.
To the east side.
To the deluxe apartment in the sky. Wait, are we going to get a copyright strike for that?
I hope. I don't think so.
All right. These are Chester's Carolina BBQ fries. And these are obviously from Frito-Lay because Chester Cheeto is the Cheetos mascot. I don't know what he's doing there, what those two sticks are, but I hope they don't look like what we're about to eat. They look like glow sticks, like he's on his way to a rave. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe whistling inappropriately at women.
There's a box of McDonald's fries on the package, but I'm sure these are not French fries because they would not be stuck in a bag. Yep. So there's a lot going on here.
Well, they are fries.
And the giant letters that say $2.99 only.
Yeah.
All right. So these are from Frito-Lay, and Frito-Lay was founded by the merging of the Frito Company and the H.W. Lay Company in 1961. So again, Father's Day trivia questions. What was the only single released by the band Big Bad Voodoo Daddy? Again, what was the only single released by the band Big Bad Voodoo Daddy?
They only released one single?
Yeah. All right. Cheetos. Yes, Sonic. Cheetos.
Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, my God.
Let me see. Ooh. Vinegar. I'm
getting
vinegar.
But that was just, wow. When I just opened that up, it just hit me right in the
vinegar.
face. Yeah. Well, it should be because it's Carolina-style barbecue sauce. So now, do we have to hold two sticks in our hand and whistle inappropriately at women?
What?
That's what he's doing on the box.
Oh.
On the back.
How do you know that's what he's doing?
You can just tell. Look at his eyes. He's shifty. Yeah. He's a shifty man.
Yeah. All right. He does say fries, and he doesn't say French fries, which is why these do not taste like potato, because they're not potato. It's corn.
Yeah.
Do you think potato chips inside sandwich is good? It depends on the sandwich, Sonic. One sandwich that is absolutely amazing with potato chips in it is tuna.
Tuna.
Yeah. Tuna sandwich with chips in it.
And pickles.
Outstanding. We did an episode, Janice, if you could do me a favor and see if you can find this. We did an episode where we got Tato's chips, and Tato's are from Ireland. And they sometimes in Ireland will eat something called a Tato booty, which is a potato crisp sandwich. So they make the sandwich is nothing but chips.
I thought it was pronounced buddy. No, it's booty.
Booty. It's booty.
Booty. That's right.
Yeah.
Booty.
So it's a chip.
She wants to go get to the chippery and go get a booty.
Yeah. Would you like a chip booty? Have you had a chip booty?
All right. Why does this taste like cheese though?
Well, there's cheese in it, I'm sure. Does it say there's cheese in it?
No, it shouldn't have cheese. It's supposed to be barbecue.
That's the Cheetos thing.
So what does he have to put his cheese on everything? It's supposed to be barbecue flavor.
I don't want to know if Chester's putting his cheese on everything. I think they're seasoned nicely.
Yeah, okay.
I like the vinegar kick. I'm not getting barbecue sauce flavor because there's that certain sweetness that's associated with barbecue sauce. I'm not getting.
I think so. That I'm gonna go thumbs in the middle because I think the flavor would be awesome if what are these fries? Fries. If the fry was a little sturdier, because it would hold the flavor a little bit better. I think that they just dissolve into nothing and you don't get much flavor.
I have a problem with calling them fries because
they do have they have chicken fat on them.
Nice.
So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't even, they didn't say anything about being chicken flavored at all.
No, well, and Carolina barbecue is usually pork, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato.
And it has all the stuff that you would have in
onion powder,
barbecue
molasses,
sauce, right?
Citric acid.
because there's citric acid in everything. It should be, I think it just should be a little bit sweeter. It should have that more, the sweetness that barbecue sauce has is just kind of missing on that. Other than that, it's pretty good. I also have a problem with them calling them fries because it's corn and not potatoes. So you're expecting it to taste like French fries, and it's never going to. So I'm gonna say thumbs in the middle, trending upward. And it would probably be like a thumbs in the middle if it didn't have that nice vinegar kick to it, and it was nicely spiced and everything. So yeah, thumbs in the middle, trending upward.
Thank you, Janice, for your tato.
Oh, okay. So Janice just posted the tato sandwich, which is the Irish chip buddy episode, and so Sonic, maybe that will answer your question about potato chips in a sandwich. All right. All right, so the question was, what was the only single released by the band Big Bad Voodoo Daddy? Ice Hand says Ding Dong Daddy. Was that a real song?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't think so either. And it looks like nobody else guessed, although Sonic did put a picture of a sandwich in there.
Which is extra points.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody else guessing that one. The song was You and Me and the Bottle Makes Three Tonight, which is a cool song.
I'm just surprised that they didn't have more singles. They have great music.
Yep.
So I'm surprised. Well, today's full of surprises.
Yep. Have you heard this song? Are you familiar with You and Me and the Bottle Makes Three?
Yeah.
It's a great song.
I'm familiar with them.
Great swing. Is it swing or is it swing rock, or I don't know? Is there like a rockabilly swing?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but they're obviously like a swing big band, kind of thing, and that is one great song. You and Me and the Bottle Makes Three Tonight.
They do the
Nope, you're thinking of
Zoot Suit, right?
No, that's Cherry Pop and Dad.
That's right.
Did Zoot Suit right, and then the other big swing band like that was the one that did Hey Pachuco, Royal Crown Review.
Okay.
Royal Crown Review.
All
great
awesome,
bands.
Yeah.
All great bands. I've seen all of them live. I've never seen Cherry Pop and Daddy's live. I've seen Big Bad Voodoo Daddy once, and twice. Twice I've seen them, and I've seen what was the other one?
Voodoo Daddy?
No, Royal Crown Review.
Oh.
I've seen them like maybe 6-7 times.
Oh, nice.
Like that. Because they were based out of the LA area. So
Voodoo Glow Skulls. Never heard of them.
No, there's a bunch of different ones that are same type of music and everything. So.
Neo swing. That could be. I think they would fit into a lot of different categories.
I think ska punk is more like
I know who you're
who's
talking
that
about.
from Boston?
Ship It Up to Boston. Dropkick Murphys. They're not really that much. No, I would think it's more like the Blitzkrieg pop. Real Big Fish. Yeah.
All right. So these they have different varieties of these. What was the one that we tried? I think we did it last time. Was the hot one?
Yes.
The hot one. So this is from Dong One. Hang on one second.
Ooh.
Just doing our.
Look at that.
This is from Dong One, and this is Dong One kimchi tuna. Kimchi flavored tuna. This is a product of Korea. Dongwon was founded as a family fishing conglomerate in 1969 by Kim Jae-chul as Dongwon Industries in Seoul, Korea. The canned tuna line was launched in 1982. They currently own Star-Kissed Tuna. Sorry, Charlie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They currently own Star-Kissed Tuna.
These people.
All right. So again, it's Father's Day. So we're asking Father's Day trivia questions. Where did the San Diego Padres baseball team get their name? From where did the San Diego Padres? You're going to spell that on the keyboard. I do that all the time. You are.
What am I, your daughter or something?
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Look at all that nice kimchi sauce.
Yeah. Oh, I got some.
You got a fork?
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting goop melange for certain.
Yeah, it is. I'm not looking forward to it. Whatever we put with the stupid bamboo is going to just murder everything.
Maybe not. We'll see.
I'm hoping that paper towel drains out whatever.
I'm trying to get a little piece of kimchi in there.
We love kimchi in this. It's a kimchi house.
Oh, that's tasty.
You can't go wrong with kimchi. Ooh.
That's a nice flavor. So the thing is, like if you ever eaten tuna out of a can, it's not usually that good. So you have to make, like, if you're making tuna salad.
Oh, that's so
and a really funny thing is Americans say tuna fish salad or tuna fish sub or whatever. It's like, we know it's a fish. Just say tuna, right? Tuna salad, tuna sub, whatever.
That sauce is awesome.
But usually nobody just eats it right out of the can. I mean, I used to sometimes, but I would put like a little bit of vinegar on it, some salt and pepper, something like that. But nobody just eats it right out of the can that I know of. I mean, show of hands, any of you just eat like tuna right out of the can.
Well, to be fair, now they have the pouches that have like the seasoned tuna in it, so you're eating it out of a bag now.
Like the one we're gonna do later.
Yeah.
The ghost pepper. Is it ghost pepper?
We'll tell them. We'll hint that what we're doing later.
Yeah. Yeah, that kimchi adds a really nice flavor to that and everything. I don't know that I would do it in a sandwich. That I might do like a stuffed pepper
on a salad. Just sprinkle it on a salad.
Or do it like stuff it in a pepper.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Put it in the oven for 10, 15 minutes and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think that would be really good. But for me,
yeah, same.
Thumbs up.
Way up.
Yeah, thumbs up for me too.
Even 2.
All right. So the question was, from where did the San Diego Padres baseball team get their name? And let's see. Reactor Pet said Spain. Sonic Jet said Padres equals father in Spanish, which is correct. Those are all correct. Janice Yamanek says it's in reference to the city's history as the site of the first Spanish mission in California. That's in a nutshell. So the San Diego Padres were named in honor of the Spanish Franciscan friars who established the first Spanish mission in San Diego in 1769, Mission San Diego de Acala. So you are correct, Janice. It's reference to the Spanish missions in California and the fact that the first Spanish mission in California was in San Diego in 1769. But Padres is Spanish for fathers. Yeah.
So the San Francisco Daddies. I'm going to the Daddies game tonight.
The San Diego Papas.
San Diego, that's right.
Potatoes. I love tuna fish sandwiches with extra mayo and pickles. I like it kind of light on the mayo and with a little bit of mustard in there. I always put a little bit of mustard in there.
I like to do a grilled, and then you put cheese on there and then grill it up.
Oh, that's nice.
Like
tuna melt.
Pickles, yeah.
Tuna melt.
Long pickles.
Yeah, tuna melt's nice.
That's good stuff.
All righty. So, let's see. Do we only have one left? Is that possible? Did we really go through?
Well, it is, yeah. And it's already 5:30. Then we had the group melange. Yeah, we were moving right along.
All right. Well, we're moving on up to the east side. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for that.
Again?
Yeah.
Already done. It's been done.
Also, I mentioned at the beginning, because it is Father's Day and because Juli is here with her father, if you had any questions, like Father's Day questions for Juli.
Yeah, you have any deep, dark secrets you want to ask me?
Well, I didn't have you sign the NDA. It's my fault. All right. These are Holiday, is the company name, Holiday Spicy Queso Picante Bigfoot Snacks. There's a mouthful right there. Holiday Spicy Queso Picante Bigfoot Snacks.
Big feet?
No, you only need one at a time.
Their
feet, yeah.
Foots.
This is a product of Trinidad and Tobago. Holiday Snacks was founded in the 1960s as Holiday Foods by Vernon Charles in Trinidad. And I believe that we got these at Walmart in the Jamaican section.
Where we got the peanut drink.
Yeah. So if you look at Walmart, you should be able to find these. And our Trippy Food Father's Day trivia question. What biblical character is nicknamed Father of Lies? What biblical character is nicknamed Father of Lies?
Lie Daddy.
That should be pretty easy, I think.
Lie Daddy.
Father of Lies. Should be a song.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
my Lord. That is a color. They don't have any smell.
No. And they look hot.
They look like they should burn your schnoz.
They look like what? Flaming hot.
Yeah.
They look like flaming hot.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Come on, back it up. There we go.
Well, they look orange there, but they look redder in person.
What? Oh, you look so nice now. Thank you very much, Sonic. Juli, what would you have done that? What have I done that he doesn't know that would surprise him? There's not much that he doesn't know.
Nothing like putting her on the spot.
Well, those are nice, actually. Those aren't bad.
Oh, they have a kick.
Mm-hmm.
They are. Oh, I'm glad we did that one last.
And those aren't bad.
No.
It's got a nice real cheese flavor. I'm not avoiding your question, by the way. There's not a lot that he doesn't know about. And unfortunately for him.
Well, the thing is like
I always used to tell him everything. So then he'd be like, "I'm so glad we're close, but you don't have to tell me everything."
Yeah, the thing is like we're close in age, like we're 20 years apart, and so as such, I've been able to enjoy Julie's company as an adult, but I remember on several occasions telling her, Jules, I really love the fact that we can talk as adults together and we can share that and everything, but there's still some things that I don't want to know. I don't want. It's not that it would surprise me. I just don't want that surprise. Unless I need to know. Like, Dad, we have to take out a contract on somebody. Right. If I need to know, then I need to know. But if I don't need to know, then
yeah. So honestly, Reactive Pets, it's not that I've ever done anything that he doesn't know about. It's just I've been pretty open and honest.
I would say because I would say like there's some things where like it's just part of our canon, the things that remember, like the New Year's Eve thing. Right?
So hi, Dad.
Well, and then the fact that you told me that you fell down the stairs at the
train station,
at the orange station at Haymarket.
20s are
station,
wild. 20s are a wild time.
And that you dropped your sausage in the alley, and this is in Boston, in Boston, and she dropped her sausage in the alley, and picked it up and ate it.
Okay, first of all, let me clarify. I dropped it twice. On the thrice time, my cousin, who had served in the forces, told me, "You pick that up and you're going to eat it right now." And I was like, "Okay, I will." And so this. I'm sure they didn't have to twist your arm. I'm sure, I'm sure you had enough clamatos in you that they didn't have to twist your arm. Yeah, that was a night. Did you tell Val about the time you shot a man in Reno just to watch him die? How do you think I got out of jail? He bailed me out.
Now she just hangs her head and cries.
That's true. Time to share your father-daughter guitar singing time. God bless you.
Julie does not play guitar, but she does play drums.
Well, they're probably confused because of that. So that is a real guitar that I took everything off of, and I'm painting it as Miguel's guitar or the guitar from Coco. So that's a craft on my list of things to finish.
Yeah, Julie does not play guitar, but she does sing and she does play drums.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she's Gene Krupa yet, but
I'm like kind of like Neil Peart, but just like whatever.
I don't know. We've never done anything together on stage, right? Or
no. I don't.
We should fix that.
I think we did that when you would come over. Back of Melrose, back in like that area, like when you came over and
we would get together and play, and then you get up for a song.
Exactly.
Or something like that. Yeah. Beach Boys, Brian Wilson. That's right. For those who don't know, Brian Wilson passed away this week. No, he died. And so he was the last of the Wilson brothers. So there was Dennis and Carl before him. They've been gone a long time, but Brian was the last one, so he's gone now. Father's Day trivia question for the dynamic Trippy food duo. What did Charles Brown's father do for a living? Oh, I can tell you exactly what he did.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he did. But he was underpaid for that. I mean,
he totally was. He totally was.
You totally should. My dad and I were acoustic duo for years.
Oh, that's nice. Awesome, Nash. That's what great memories.
Well, I mean, you've heard Nashi sing on some of her episodes. And I think she's got a good voice.
But that's just great memories to be made. You know what I mean? Like nothing will come close to that sort of thing.
All right. So our trivia question. What?
Go ahead.
Did we rate it?
We didn't.
Oh, let's rate it.
That's a thumbs up. I'm not like really into like the Cheeto Puffs or whatever, but that's nice. That has a really nice flavor.
I think it's better than Cheetos.
Yeah.
So they are like They're like if Cheetos made flamin' hot Cheetos correctly, Yeah, because the flamin' hot stuff usually has a chemical taste. This one doesn't have some chemical taste. It tastes like is there paprika in there? Tastes like there's a lot of paprika in there.
I feel like we should be giving this a foot instead of a thumb.
It definitely has corn. It's like a corn.
Oh, sorry.
Definitely a corn puff. But everything about it is like
cornmeal, palm oil, spicy seasoning, salt, natural flavors, onion powder, whey powder, corn, maltodextrin, sunflower syrup, salt, lots of colors. Red number 40, lake, paprika, spices.
It definitely tastes.
How'd you see that from there? You got good glasses.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, you saw that from all the way over there.
I do have good glasses. I don't have good eyes.
You got good glasses. Those are nice.
What was wrong? He was a barber. That's what I said, but I said it in the Charlie Brown adult voice.
You don't. Well, Iceland probably doesn't speak that though. That was.
And if Charlie Brown's father was a barber, how does it explain his son's head? I mean, how does he explain that? Whatever that thing is going on top of Charlie Brown's head. All right. Anyways, our trivia question: what biblical character is named Father of Lies? Let's see. Did anyone even guess that?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, Janice did.
Nope. Look.
Oh, wait.
Boop.
Oh, Father up?
Yeah.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, could that be Satan? I think it might be. Isan says Satan. Sonic says Judas. Janice says Satan, the devil.
Sonic might have been just singing the Lady Gaga song.
Any other guesses? No other guesses. It is in fact Satan or the devil.
Satan.
As they're called in the Bible. I think
Shaitan.
I think Lucifer is probably the Old Testament, if I'm not mistaken.
Lucifer Morningstar?
I've never seen that show. I've just seen clips from it.
Oh, that was a great show. Well, it was, and then it kind of jumped the shark.
How? How does a show about Satan jump the shark? How is that even possible? Oh, no, we'll cut that. Cut that up.
Yeah. You're making me do it, so I have to sniff it.
It's goop melange time. Here on Trippy Food, it's goop melange time. We might have even time to talk afterwards. So
this stuff is gross.
It is gross.
I hate it. I hate everything.
It is not good. It is not good.
Dishonor on its family. Dishonor on its cow.
A pox on its children.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know it's because we're doing it wrong, right? But
because we're supposed to rinse it and do what?
Season it, cook it, basically.
By season it, they mean throw it outside in the winter.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna even cut it even smaller.
Yeah, get that so that it kind of
dissolves and goes away and leaves us alone forever.
Yeah, forever and ever, amen.
Yeah. Oh God, it stinks. It's just that worm. I think I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before about something we tried, and wasn't it the lotus things, the little lotus things? Lotus
root.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the same thing.
Maybe it's what they pack it in.
It has to
water
be,
they pack it in or something.
It has to be some sort of
What are all these little heart things going up there? Am I doing that?
No, you press the.
But I'm pressing that. People are pressing it.
People are giving us love.
There's a lot of it. Look at it. It's just
people are giving us love. They're giving us love. That's very nice of them.
Do we deserve that love?
No.
All right.
That's okay.
So let's break off some of this. As long as you got the plate.
Yeah.
I
threw that plate away.
Well, the thing is, it's going to the same thing.
It doesn't matter.
What are you looking for?
I want a paper towel because I want to wipe this knife.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to ruin everything. Stupid.
I'm shocked at how good this was.
Oh no. Oh God, it's been sitting.
Sorry, I like it.
Dad.
It tasted it tastes like a float.
Oh my God, don't. I'm not holding your hair later. I'm not doing it. Hold your own hair.
There's nothing to hold.
Hold your own hair.
It's like you. I'd have to hold your hair. You don't have to hold my hair. There's nothing to hold. You can't. There's nothing to grab onto there. Ooh, what is going on in here?
I don't know. That settled a lot of stuff.
Well, because I got the bottom of the can.
Oh, that's right.
All that sediment at the bottom of the can.
So there was a middle. Okay, yeah. So the flavor on this is
tasty.
in the middle. Look.
What?
The flavor.
So you're gonna try to cut out a middle section there?
Yeah, because look, that's where the sauce is.
Okay.
See, there's like a little layer of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She meant pull your hair. No, because she was talking about like when I'm bent over the toilet, she's holding my hair. Although, I don't know if it would classify as being disgusting, but to be upfront about it, I haven't vomited since 1980, and then before that was 1968. So,
you were
like,
lucky.
one of the times I came to visit Juli, I got the flu. I think it was the flu, right? I got the flu, and I woke up in the middle of the night with nausea. So you know how when you're gonna blow your groceries and it feels like somebody's squeezing your body, like it just feels like some giant hand is squeezing your body. That whole thing. So I was going through that whole thing about the squeezing the body, but nothing was coming. Nothing was even.
That's sometimes worse. Like when you feel so.
Yeah, because you feel like you're going to be sick, but then nothing happens, and it was just so weird. But you chew well. I don't, and vomit a few times. Oh. Yeah.
If you get like the agita and that just
Well, especially like big chunky things and everything, you definitely should chew those up before you swallow them and stuff. So. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll be so old I'll need somebody else to chew for me.
I unfortunately do get sick when I get the flu.
Are those these?
Yeah.
Those are good.
And I also have vasovagal, so I tend to faint when that happens.
Oh.
And unfortunately, when I faint,
They get some of that abalone in there too.
When I faint, I don't just and faint. I go straight down like a rock, and usually that ends up in an ER visit.
Well, because like your head hits things on the way down.
Yeah, it's like straight down. So that's not usually good.
Which one is those? Of the patacones?
Tostones, the pantalones.
Pantalones.
Got it. Oh my God.
That must be. I remember working, and I love that phrase, and I've used it myself. I was working with somebody I worked with, and their phone rang at the desk, and they immediately jumped up and said, "That must be something only I can take care of." So I thought that was awesome. So I use that myself sometimes. That must be something only I can take care of.
That kind of looks nice.
It does, and it's insidious because you don't know that there's. Not Darth Sidious, but it's insidious because you don't know that there's that
horrible.
Lurking at the bottom.
You nuts.
Throw in a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For good measure. You're just hoping that the Marmite will kill out the stupid twig or whatever we're eating.
Julie, someone needs to give you a vomiting helmet for Christmas. vomit helmet. Now I've learned actually over the years that if I don't feel well, I will just camp out on the floor of the bathroom, and that tends to work out pretty well. Luckily, knock on wood somewhere. That's plastic.
Yeah, well, I'm screwed. Whatever.
Is this real wood?
Who cares? So luckily, I've dodged that with the flu and stuff, but now I'm a little bit smarter about that because that's a lesson you learn 3 times and then you figure out.
All right, so based on the fact you watch putting this stuff in there, what do you think is going to set it off, and what do you think is going to be the strongest flavor?
The strongest flavor is probably going to be the kimchi, if I had to take a guess, and then I think we're going to have a horrible aftertaste of that awful stick.
Oh, there's still some big chunks in there.
Yeah, there is.
Make sure you get some abalone in there.
Yeah, I got one. I'm getting some more.
Don't put too much of that only because it's so wet.
All right. Oh, that's just a leaf. We don't want a leaf. We want this.
A leaf?
Yeah, the little leaf.
What are they doing in there?
I don't know. Seasoning. Oh, see, look. Oh, look at that one.
There's a chunk right there.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
That's a big boy.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe one more. Yeah, maybe one more. There you go. All right. Now mix that puppy. Is that everything?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, did we have something else?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that was it.
6.
Yeah, that was it.
7. No, there's 8. Where's the 8th thing? We got
tuna.
the Bigfoot.
1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
That's it. Yeah. All right, we're covered.
Now we're gonna mix it up. That all sounds gross. Oh, Claudia, if you'd like, we could save it for you.
Hey, BG, it's Claudia. Mrs. Trippy Food is here. Welcome, Claudia. Is Doodle with you? I hope so.
Yeah, no,
I hope so.
No, he's off with his girlfriend. They're just enjoying themselves.
That all sounds gross. It's not all gross. Just the mixture of the thing that's gross is that the
bamboo shoot.
The bamboo shoots are not
awful.
Are not great.
I don't know if you've been watching the whole thing, Claudia, if you're just coming in, but they taste and they smell like, I don't know, when you were in school,
They're not good.
If you dissected a worm, that's what it smells like and tastes like. I didn't eat the worm.
I was gonna say
I didn't eat the dissected worm, but
but I bet you had kids in your class that would eat the stuff that was dissected, even though it's
you couldn't because it's formaldehyde.
Well, just because you
don't eat that, you'll die.
Just because you can't doesn't mean that you.
Yeah, exactly.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could that they didn't stop to think of whether they should.
Okay.
Doodle is here. Hey, everybody,
hi,
Doodle is there. Everybody say hi to Doodle. Hi, Doodle.
Hi, Doodies. What are Doodies?
Are you being a good boy? And I know you're not, but that's okay.
Of course he is, because he's with Mama. All right, Dad.
Did you have both spoons in there?
Yep. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Goop melange. I will give you the
It's been a wonderful Father's Day.
Honor of the first spoonful.
All right. Did you mix it up really well? So
I
I'm
did.
Get a little bit of everything in there?
Yeah.
And I need some of those peanuts. Those
That's
are peanuts.
That's peanuts. See if I'm right about the tuna overpowering everything.
No, something sweet. I'm getting something sweet right off the bat. What is it?
The honey bun.
Honey bun. Yeah. Oh my God. There's the
worm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That just lays over everything. Are you getting any of that?
Not yet.
Not.
I think I dodged it. Ha.
Yeah. It ruins everything.
It's ironic because the honey bun, like, really, the sweetness is really, really sweet. Well, then again,
I got that right off the bat.
You know what though? This is also kind of sweet. The kimchi is a little sweet. Then it's hot. Because kimchi's a little sweet.
See. Hopefully,
you're gonna dodge it this time.
I'm gonna try. Try to get some without so much of that. You're
gonna get like 16 pieces of it.
Oh, I can still smell it.
Yeah, it's awful. That's not good.
Put something on the top of that can. I can smell that from here. Well, maybe it's this. Oh, it's bad. That's not good.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Oh.
If you don't get you got a little bit of that. You got some, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. Oh, sorry. Okay. Because that crap is in there. But if you took that out, actually kind of works. I mean, sweet, spicy, and salty always works. So.
Yeah, there's really nothing else offensive in there. Even the Marmite peanuts aren't bad. So I'm agreeing with you. Thumbs down, trending upward. But the bamboo shoots make everything
so awful.
Straight down and flush.
All right. How about this? Why don't we give it a fair shot? We'll take him upstairs, not now, but afterwards. We'll rinse them. We will cook them with something, and we will. I'll write a comment. Any sauce I have. I'm going to do the gochujang. Maybe a little. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'll cook it. I'm going to cook them after rinsing them and preparing them as they suggested.
Maybe mix it with the tuna.
I'm not ruining this tuna. This tuna is nice. I'm trying to save it, but I'm not.
We could film it. We could do a leftover Lord.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. We'll see if we can save it, and we will let you know. Because maybe we're just not giving. Somebody's gonna say you did it wrong. You're not giving it a fair shake, and they're probably right.
They're not shy. They will always tell you when you're doing it wrong,
right.
Even if you're not doing it wrong, but you're not doing it the way they do it, which
right.
they say is wrong.
So, but I'm willing to try to give it a fair shake.
That's like, okay. So let me ask you guys, because does this drive you nuts when you see? And I know it's like clickbait, right? It's like you've been tying your shoes wrong all this time. It's like, dude, I tie my shoes. Just like shut up.
And we're so proud of him.
But they do it. They do that so you'll click on it so you can say, no, I haven't. And you watch the whole video to say, okay, well, let's see what the right way is. And you watch it and you go like, that's not how you
stupid.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A new Trippy. Can we save it? Yeah, exactly. I think, well, I'm reluctant to call it that because I'm sure that we're just doing it wrong. You know, we're inexperienced.
Plus, if we can't save it, we're going to go through that trauma of having to see it die. and not
we
not
couldn't
be able
save
to
it.
do
We did
everything.
everything we could.
We couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll try it.
Yeah. So you were going to talk about that.
Oh, not that.
No, that.
That, yeah.
Yeah, that.
So what we're doing later, unfortunately, because I make poor decisions in my life, is we are going to do another sort of Ring of Fire episode that we're going to film.
We have to call it the Ring of Fire 6000.
No, I think we have to call. Oh, because of how many subscribers we could. Or I was thinking like the hot seat or something, because it is different than what you've done before. But okay, so we have varying hot things that all sort of lead up to, and essentially, a one chip challenge, I guess. But it's from a different place.
Well, because
Germany or something.
because what do you call it? Went out of business.
Yeah. So it's a one chip, but it's from somewhere else. So we don't know if it's going to be hotter than the one chip or not as hot. So we have been collecting hot things, everything from the ghost pepper tuna to habanero, ghost pepper, everything that you could think of.
Oh, and don't forget the
brand new, hot off the press. What's that?
Death.
I was like Death Eater. Nope, that's something else. The Liquid Death. Liquid Death. Reaper sparkling water. Yeah. Who's the lady and man in the thumbnail?
That's very the lady and the man. So it's funny. I don't know how to take that because there's two men and two other people in the thumbnail. So I will tell you who the thumbnail is because it's Father's Day. I'm in there, and I'm the one on the right in the green sweater. That's me with dark long hair. Right. The one in the middle is not me. I don't think I look quite that old yet. That is my father. That picture was taken in 2003. He was, I think, maybe his late 70s at the time. And I think that was when the last time I saw him was then. It was at Christmas time. He just showed up at my mom's house. And so we got a family picture. And then moving to the left of that is Juli. She looked a little bit different because how old were you in 2007?
27.
27. And then
I'm only 30 now. So
and then if you move to the left of that is Julie's sibling, Allie. And we've talked about Allie
and
before.
They are 10 years younger than me, so they were only 17 in that picture.
Yeah. And so and we miss you, Allie. So,
very much.
Yeah, and love you. So
yes.
And if you're watching, we miss you and we love you. So those are the four people in three generations of people and two fathers.
I think that was the second time I have ever met my grandfather.
What was the other time when we went to the zoo?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right.
You know, family, you can't pick them or their nose or something, or you can pick their nose, but you can't pick them, or
you don't pick your family.
Family's nose shouldn't be picked. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. So that's who is in the thumbnail. So it's me all the way on the right hand side with long hair.
Kohlrabi in his garden one year. Obviously, no one knew how to cook it because we all hated it. Dad donated the rest of the crop food charity, and they all knew how to cook it.
Kohlrabi is like I've seen it, and it almost looks like celery root. It's kind of a bulb, and it has places where you cut the greens off. And I don't think you eat the greens. I think you eat the bulb, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Ice Hand? It's like the bulb of a plant. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a root vegetable.
Well, I don't know if you guys watch Tasting History. I love his channel with Max Miller. I also have his cookbook. But he actually was talking about people eating tulip bulbs because they had to out of necessity. Something is choking me. And so that it's just like that. You eat the bulb. But they're also toxic. So it was sort of like my taro incident where you had to like cook it a certain way for a certain time. And to know how to eat it, but apparently it's almost barely edible, but that's all they had to survive.
I think if I'm not mistaken, in Alice in Wonderland, somebody was being off with their head because they had served the king tulip bulbs instead of onions. So I think it was in Alice in Wonderland, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this is the story, not the Disney movie,
right?
Obviously.
Well, because they change everything.
They do. They're revisionist history. I love that they took
Pocahontas.
No, worse than that. Where they took a Gothic novel from Victor Hugo, in which everyone dies. Everyone in that book dies, and they made a happy-go-lucky sing-song.
Well, I mean, don't you? That's nice that they did that because he gets a good ending.
I kind of wish that they ended the way the book did, with Quasimodo crawling into Esmeralda's coffin and dying in there with her. I think that would have been a nice touch for a Disney movie. You'd see kids running out of the theater screaming. I think that would have been fun. Yeah. All righty. Well, we're getting close to, so we'll do our final fineries. We're
getting fineries.
All right. We have time to talk to you guys. So again, thank you for taking time off on your Father's Day. If you had time off, maybe some people had lots of time off on Father's Day. Either way, thank you for sharing it with us. We really appreciate it. It was nice to share it with you. It was especially nice to share it with one of my offspring. So
and Dad.
That was really nice, and my son-in-law and my grandchildren as well. So that was really nice. But thank you all for sharing Father's Day with us as well, and we got a lot of cool things coming up. I have so many things recorded.
How many things?
There are so many things. There's so many things. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff I have to edit now. There's just, I would say close to 100, because the thing is I was kind of like in this filming mode, and I just got all these things filmed, and it's going to take a long time. Some of them are longer than others, but
and he had a ton of videos before he even went over to England. Then he made a ton of stuff to edit over there in England, and so there's going to be the channel will have plenty of videos.
There was the day I went into Boston.
Yep.
So we did Boston cream pie, at the place where
the customs house, where you set that building on fire,
the observatory in the customs house, and the maparium.
Yep.
So I got to figure out how to work that into an episode, because it's one of those things where they only let you film at a certain time. You go in there, they have this little talk, and it's like, okay, you have X number of minutes to take pictures or film or whatever. So we'll see how it came out.
Which, when he was up there, there was a fire on the top of one of the taller buildings across the way.
In downtown Boston.
Which was a little suspicious.
And which we ended up having to leave the observatory, because the observatory is outside, and the smoke from that building, we were like choking on the smoke as it was rising and coming up to the Customs House Tower. So Boston, go Dodgers. Boston, go Dodgers.
Wrong team there, pal.
Well, maybe he's thinking when they used to be the Brooklyn Dodgers, maybe.
Still the wrong team. I think you meant Red Sox.
I think if either one of us was into sports, we would be offended.
I am, but I'm not like the diehard crazy people.
You like the Bees, though.
I love the Bruins, and I love the
Bruins,
the Pats too.
Yeah, but yeah, we can see by the old clock on the wall. Is there a clock on the wall?
Oh wait, somebody just came in though. Panama Red 72.
Panama. Glad you could make it. Sorry that you're a little bit late, but the beauty of it is that this gets recorded, so you can watch it in its entirety afterwards.
And watch us struggle through the bamboo shoots.
Yeah.
I told you I should have just put them under your fingernails.
You don't have to. You could just put them in my mouth. And I think that would be more torture than putting those. If you put those in my fingernails, I'm thinking, oh, that's nice and soothing. Like, putting them in my mouth, I think
near your face, you have to smell them.
Is more torture now than that is. Right. But work week coming up. All kinds of exciting things
End of
happening.
School for a lot of people. Coming on summer vacation.
But again, as always, so glad that you could join us for this live stream. And hopefully those of you who are celebrating a Father's Day in some manner or being celebrated, you have a nice one. Or if you're remembering Dad who has long since passed, who was special and had a lot of meaning in your life, then celebrate them today as well. And it's kind of a lesson to you that if you have that, and it's not necessarily for fathers, but if you have those special people in your life, let them know, let them know how special they are while they're with us and everything. So,
and then on days like this, remember them by, having their favorite snack and having a memory about them.
It's almost like an ofrenda.
Exactly. Keep them alive.
Yeah.
Every moment you can.
Yeah. So we thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please do so.
We are the like and subscribe button, and
right.
we are out of focus again.
But that's because you waved your hand. But also check out the other channels that we recommend. If you don't know who they are, if you go to our main page on YouTube and you scroll down to featured channels, they're all in there. Definitely check them out. There's some new ones. There's some favorites. There's some that are coming back. Nuff from Main Event Pong. He is doing a new channel. It's not going to be called Main Event Pong, and he's not going to be doing hot stuff and beverages.
And stuff, yeah.
He's going to be reviewing movies, which is a cool thing. I've seen him do that before, and he does it really, really well. So look forward to that. There's a lot of channels like
Janice, Tom, which is an old guy in Colorado.
Nashies.
Yeah. There's all of our friends have really cool stuff.
Yeah. So definitely check that out. And again, if you don't know who they are, we wouldn't recommend it to me we wouldn't recommend them to you if we didn't think that you would enjoy them the way we do.
Oh, it is time to get him back in the home. Oh,
is it time for my medication?
Gotta get you back and take your pills.
So also, check out their channels. And if you like their channels, and we think you will, then also be sure to subscribe, leave comments. That's always key. So make sure you do that as well. And I'm sure they will appreciate it as much as we appreciate it when you do that with us. So thank you all for this ride. It is a wonderful, and I really mean this. It is a wonderful community that we built here. And we just really look forward to meeting with you guys and sharing stuff with you guys. It's just so much fun. And you guys are a great crowd. I think in the history of us, is that you?
Yeah, apparently.
Is that something important?
It's just my job.
Oh,
it's fine. In
the history of us doing this, I think we only had to ban one person, and it was because it was a troll.
I think it was a bot even.
Yeah. So we only had to ban one person. I go over to Reckless Eating sometimes, watch their stream, and they're banning people live.
Yeah.
So great community, and we thank you so much for your support through the years, and hopefully, coming up, we have all kinds of new and fun and exciting things for you, and hopefully you will join us with that. And Julie, thank you for making my Father's Day really nice.
Thank you for making me.
Oh yeah, well, wouldn't have a Father's Day if I didn't make it. Well, Allie would have to pick up the slack on that one, I think. So,
thank you all for joining us. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and all the moms that pick up double duty, all the fur dads, all of you. We love you.
And when you do get out there, just remember that it's crazy out there. So please be careful.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of others.
And we will see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.
And don't eat bamboo shoots unless you prepare in the right way.
No. Well, we'll see how that works.
Yeah.